So sorry about that noise. Welcome to another live video, another day, another video, as I always say. I just thought I would come on and do my makeup because, I don't know, I just feel like it's the vibe to be, and I'm just a bit bored, so I'm gonna do my makeup, and I thought we could have a little chit chat whilst I do. So thank you for joining me. Hi guys. Remember, if you're new, double tap to like the live. So I'm just brushing my hair to start with. I'm gonna like this because I've not brushed it in a long while. How are we all doing? Are we having a good day? Hi, hello. Hi Ellie, you're so pretty, thank you. That's so kind, thank you. Let's get a thing. I've got one of these. I'm gonna wrap it around to get my hair out of the way. I'm having an amazing day. How's your day going? That's good that you're having a good day. My day's been quite good actually. I've not really done much today. I feel like it's a bit of a boring day. Where's Ben? Ben's there. Do you want to say a quick hello?
Oh yeah.
He's there. He's watching the football. So that's why I'm doing my makeup.
That's not why.
No. He's just like there. I don't know whether to put my nails on that I got from Poundland the other day. Go for it. You love my shirt? Oh, thank you. I love this shirt. It's actually got a hole in. Can you see that hole? I don't know if you can see that hole. So I was a little bit devastated when I found that.
Yeah, I thought so. Bed. Blimey.
You're so pretty, thank you. You look so pretty, thank you very much. Might save them for my birthday or take them, right? Maybe you should. Okay, so let's do my makeup. First things first is I'm gonna start Ronaldo or Messi. Ooh,
Messi.
I can't stay, Ellie. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Bye, Ellie. Have a great rest of your day. Oh my goodness, you too. I can't believe I'm seeing her in concert. Oh, I'm jealous. Wish I was. Take McRae. I'm going to start by using these makeup wipes. Well, they're not makeup wipes, they're cleansing wipes actually, from Boots. They were 90p. So, Ronaldo. Okay, so we're just going to wipe everything off to start with a fresh base. I feel like a fresh base is essential when you do your skincare, because my biggest issue I think with my makeup is like I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's peeling. It's not peeling, but like where I think it's where your moisturizer and your oil like combine, so it like rubs together and it like makes little like rolls. So I like to start, make sure it's fresh. Yeah. I was supposed to go and see my cousin, but my dad said no. Oh, are you British? Yes, I Okay, let's get on to it. So, a primer is very important when we do makeup. So, my first item that I'm going to be using is this. Wait, I don't know if you can see. There you go. It's a primer. It's a collagen primer apparently. So all I'm going to do is you just pour it. It comes out a little bit runny in all your key places, and then there. I like to put it in those 3 places because it does drip down to my chin, so I would do my chin usually as well, but because it drips down, you don't really need to. You see, that's quite like a, do you see the shine? And it's quite like watery. I don't like tacky, like tacky, not like tacky, like tacky makeup. Like, I know it's meant to be really good for like long lasting, but I just am not that big of a fan of it. So that's got a nice sheen. You see it? Do you see that glow? That's so good. Okay. Recommend me a good movie. We've just gone to see the Minecraft movie and we really like that. Hang on while you're doing your makeup at 8:03. Yeah, great question. I'm just bored and I like to do it. It's quite therapeutic. I find it quite therapeutic. I don't really wear makeup. Like, you'll never, if you see me out and about, you'll never see me wear makeup. So I don't know, it's therapeutic. Recommend it. I love your videos, thank you. Okay, so we're letting it dry. We're gonna give it some air. You see, do you see the shine? It's definitely left a good shine. First things first is we are gonna use this first. This is from Primark. I think this was £3.50. Did you see that? That literally just fell off. I've got school in the morning. Oh no. Okay, so we're going to pour a tiny little drop on there, like that. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to put this back on. There we go. And then we're going to clip it in. So what we're going to do is we are just going to tap it on like what I call the key areas of my face. I feel like everybody's face is different, but I like to do it there, sides of my nose, and then there, just so it's like even. And I'm just gonna rub it in. And I know like I may look a little bit tangerine, but that's okay because it's all part of the plan. Always make sure you go up into your hairline. That's the number one thing that I always have to remember. There we go. Then the nose. It looks like blush, it does. It just adds a really, because I don't wear much foundation, it just adds like a nice little undertone to my skin. And adds a bit of like a bronzy glow. I'm just going to move my chair in a little. Okay. So, okay, next, these are the foundations that I have. I have this NARS one. As you can tell, this is really, really old now. That one. I don't know if you can see that. You've been learning about space in school. Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
I love space.
Space is Ben's favourite thing, isn't it? It's so cool.
I've got an app.
He's got a star app, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it like tells you all the different stars and where all the stars are and like where all the planets are. It's so interesting. What's the app called? I'll tell you what the app's called now. The next foundation I have is this one, which is a matte one.
Night Sky.
Night Sky, that's what the app's called. If you've got a phone, you should download it. It's really cool. And then the third one that I have is this one. I don't want to blind you. I feel like I'm going to blind you with the light of the camera. Someone said they have that app. It's a good app. It is really good. He also has the plain app as well. Can we see Ben? They want to see you. Hello. He's watching the football. That's why he's not really partaking. He's watching 2 football games at once. Okay, so which one should we use? We've got a matte one, a sheer one, or an illuminating one. Ooh. This one has SPF 20 in, fun fact. Hi to Ben, they all say hi. This one is double coverage, medium to full. Should we do medium to full? I feel like I've not really done that before. I feel like that's what we're going to do. I feel like today I'm going to do full makeup, because why not? So I'm going to show you my brush collection now. So this is all my brushes. They are all a bit dirty, but we have a no judgment zone. So we're going to use... And my mum has the plane app, and it tells you what planes are taking off and where they're going to.
I have it as well.
Yeah, it's called Flight Tracker, isn't it? And Ben loves it. It's literally his obsession. It's so cool. Like when we go out on a walk or something, you can see all the planes in your area. So I'm just going to be pouring a tiny little bit onto my hand. I think you can actually... you can get like a pump for it, but I haven't. So this is the brush I use. It's a Real Techniques brush. I actually bought a set when they were on offer one time, so that's my tip for you. And I really like to get the foundation into the brush. So like I just on my skin there, like this. There we go. And I'm just literally going to paint my face. I know you might be thinking that this is a bit of a strong colour. And that's a great point. We'll have to make it work. I don't feel like this matches. Look at this.
Where?
Do you see that?
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. We're going to make it work, don't worry. Have you ever been to Egypt? Jess, I have been to Egypt. I went to Egypt when I was little. Okay. The reason I like this brush so much is because I feel like you can focus it on smaller areas if you have the time. I don't think this is great if you need to do it quickly, but if you have the time to build up the coverage, it's actually can be really good. It looks lighter than your neck, yeah, I know. It looks ridiculous, but we're gonna make it work. Trust the process. It's a good job I put the bronzing drops on underneath.
Very pale.
Yeah, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. This is when you buy the wrong makeup shade. Makeup tutorial. Does it match my neck? I feel like it is too light, but it's close. Okay. I feel like we've given the full coverage a good go there. Okay. take a break. We're going to take a break and we're going to do some blending. So next I'm going to go in with the NARS bronzing liquid bronzer is what it is. And we're going to use, I might use a beauty blender if I've got one available. I'm going to use this. Okay, again, it's dirty. No judgment, please. And we're going to make this one shade somehow. We're going to use this much. I'm going to just splodge it in there. Okay. So we've got it on here. We're going to make it match. Or we're going to make it look. Okay. There we go. So the trick, I think, for when you've got this situation is you need to create like evenness throughout your skin. So like you need to just build up the contrast. So if you've got a really pale face, you just have to kind of work from the outside in to try and add the colour back in. But it's always workable. I think that's one of the things I like about makeup so much. Is a mistake's not really a mistake. We were going to go back to Egypt last year. We booked it, but we had... Oh, because your mum passed away. I'm so sorry. That's such a sad story. Hi, can you please shout me out, please? Amelia's new channel. There you go. Okay. We are going to apply more because we need it. We are going to... On here. We are going to tap, 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 tap. Okay. We're going to go again. I think it's more blended. It's still a bit white around here, I'd say. So we're just going to reapply again. I don't want it to be too bronzy though. I feel like maybe we should pull it down. Maybe. I don't really have a jawline, but we'll see what we can do. I feel like the reason I'm not that big of a fan of like really like heavy makeup is because I feel like in order to do heavy makeup you kind of change your face shape, and I feel like I don't really like to do that with makeup. I mean, you can, and I think makeup's so cool because you kind of can do those things, but I feel like with me I just like to keep it like I just want to replaster what I already have. I feel like I've not done too bad there. Do you have any primer spray? I have a primer, this one, and then I'm gonna use this Prep and Perfect Refreshing Set 50. Absolute bargain, you ask me. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's try and merge these things. Let's just Blend, 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 blend. I feel like I've done so well there from what we originally had. And all it does is blend, 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 blend. I use this as a setting spray and like a base thing and like a layer thing. I feel like it's not the same thing, but it all kind of is really. How old are you? I'm 22. Yeah, I'm 22. How old are you? 22. Okay. We are on to the next phase of my makeup, which is gonna be concealer. I actually got this the other day, colour corrector, but I don't really need that at the moment. So if I have like any blemishes or anything, that can be really good. The two, can you spray the beauty blender a bit and it'll blend instead of remove? Okay, wait. Well, will you try this one thing for me, because I see the blender has rubbed part of the paler foundation from one side of your cheek. Can you spray the beauty blender a bit? It'll blend instead of remove. Ooh. Which side? The one with the concealer or without the concealer, because our left and right are different. Did you use a green colour corrector or anything before? No, I didn't. Okay, so these are my two concealers. This one is slightly of like a darker concealer. This one's slightly paler. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I still want to brighten my face, so I think I am going to use the paler one for now. This is the NARS one. I've used this one for years, really. And I do really like this one, like so much so that I've never changed, you know. I've like, this is my maybe third one now that I've been through since I was like 17, so loads of time. Okay, we are gonna switch things up a little bit as requested. Setting spray beauty blender. Like so. It is sprayed and dampened. Okay, we're gonna test this theory. I feel like my eyes twitching. If my eyes twitch, don't judge. I just have really reactive eyes. But you see, I think that worked quite well. I feel like it has taken a bit of my base off. There we go. I know it's not. It's good. I like that. Okay. The hardest bit for me is once I put concealer on, I don't know where I've put it, and I always leave a bit on. I think if you want the tip, then like the best tip for makeup is, if you want makeup to look blendless and seamless, you need the time. Like, it, unless you're doing very minimal makeup, like if you're doing a full face of makeup, like it takes like a good like 45 minutes, and if you don't have 45 minutes, then it's always like a rushed panic. Okay, I feel like the lighting is making it look slightly better. I feel like my chin's not great. It's not bad. I'm quite happy with that. I feel like makeup is always going to look like makeup to a degree, and like you have to kind of take makeup with a pinch of salt, because I feel like you can make it, like I feel like with this like lighting, like I've got the light in here, like it looks like really like this is the best lighting for makeup, but I feel like in different lights, like different like daylights, or like your skin is always gonna look like skin to a degree, like no matter who you are, no matter how much makeup you've got on, how much makeup you've done, like, so I think it's always important to take makeup with a pinch of salt. Okay, where are we gonna go next? We've done foundation, we've done bronzer, we've done concealer. I think I'm gonna go in with setting powder. No, am I? Yeah, am I? Yeah, I am. And there's a reason for this. I'm gonna go in with, it's Revlon, this one. It is a good setting powder, but I wouldn't say it's the best one I've used. And also it's an absolute nightmare because you've got to take this little lid thing off, and I feel like, oh, I'm actually gonna break this off. This is how much it annoys me. Life changing. That'll literally save my life so much. I'm pretty sure you need that, but so I'm just going to tip some of this onto my brush. We're going to dab it back off. I don't know if you can see the smoke clouds. And we are going to just go underneath my eyes, like so. We are going to go around the nose. And we are going to go around the chin and on my forehead, just there. Keep it nice and simple. Then we are going to secure the lid because all the powder's going to come out now. Okay, then we are going on to blush. Blush is definitely my favourite section of the makeup routine. Pink is my favourite colour. That's probably partially the reason why. I actually have 2 liquid blushes. I have the Charlotte Tilbury one, and this one. I'm just trying to reach into the drawer to try and get it out. And this one. We finally got it out. So we are gonna twist this on. We are gonna dab. I do like to put my blush slightly higher. Hi, I've seen loads of your vids. I love your Lion King hoodie from Primark. I've matching in pink. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I do like my studies. Fun fact, there's actually 2 of them. I feel like this isn't coming out for some reason. It is. I don't really like these. I feel like they're not the best like appliers. I feel like they were more of like a trend. You have an avocado one? That's so cool.
I've seen that.
The avocado one? Okay. So, this is more of like a matte one. This is more of a shimmer. So we are gonna shimmer. You see this one's got more in. Look at that. That's more like it. We don't go light on the blush either. People are gonna judge me for that, but you've got to just live, you know. I'm gonna go back to my good old trusty dirty blue beauty blender, and we're just gonna smudge it all in. My back's starting to hurt now. Ooh, do you see that glow? It's actually a really nice glow. Yeah, everybody has different preferences on makeup, and I think it's so important to just do what you want, you know? At the end of the day, it's your face, you know? And I think that's the part of the most amazing things about it, is that you can just do what you want. Girl, you are gorgeous, thank you. Have you seen the Minecraft movie or the Snow White movie? I'm going to the cinema to watch the Minecraft one, and I think tomorrow, yeah, the Minecraft movie is so good. It was so funny. I absolutely loved it. We were sat in the cinema, and there was like maybe like a 4-year-old boy sat in front of us, and he was laughing the whole time. I'm such a big fan of Jack Black. Like, I think he's in all the films he's in, I have that kind of humour. I feel like you either have his humour or you don't, and I think he's just hilarious. I've also seen the Snow White movie. I know it's got a lot of controversy, but I actually really liked the movie.
I did also.
Yeah, Ben did too. You love Jack Black? Yeah, he's incredible. What was that movie we seen him in ages ago? You know, the caveman one?
Jumanji?
No, he was in like a movie, and it was like he was a caveman.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the year 2000?
The year to
The year.
Wait, I'll tell you now. Okay, we are going to go onto this palette. It is L'Oreal La Vie en Glow. We're going to use the bronzing one first. Year one.
Year one. Jack Black, hilarious film. Okay, so we are just going to apply, and we're going to re-get that glow black. It does look slightly redder in the camera. I swear it's not that red. But it does work. I was about to watch it the other night. He's like a cheetah print. Yeah, he is, yeah. It was really funny. I do recommend watching it. Kung Fu Panda was the first film I seen him in. I literally like nearly died laughing, because the bit that got me was when he's like having the fight with, what's the cat called? Is it Tai Lung? And he's having the fight with Tai Lung at the end, and he like sits on his head. That, like, I was sold. Like, I was like 6 or something when I watched it, and I was so like in hysterics for hours. If I watch it now, I still get in hysterics. That's how funny it is. Okay, next step is blush. Where's my blush brush? Oh, it's in here. This is Elizabeth Arden, this brush. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Cheek to Chic palette, and I'm just going to do this, and then we're just going to go over the nose. I also love James Corden. James Corden. Hilarious. I'm such a big James Corden fan, so I feel like it's a similar kind of humour, isn't it? I feel like if you like Jack Black, you probably like James Corden. I feel like, what is it, Peter Rabbit? Peter Rabbit?
That's James Corden.
That's James Corden. Hilarious. Okay, and then we are gonna just reapply this. Just use leftovers. carpool, yeah, carpool karaoke. It's hilarious. The One Direction one was life-changing. Okay, we are moving on now to lips, because we need the minute, we need the time. So I'm gonna, it's the Benetint Play Tint, and I'm gonna apply quite a generous amount. It's gonna look a little bit crazy, but that's the point. Let me just defo some overlines there. Okay, so we're going to leave that for a bit, and then we're going to wipe it off, and it's going to change your life. Okay, brows. Eyebrows. We're going to start. I don't really have that many eyebrows, as you can tell. We are going to brush the eyebrows up. I still love James' cats with rubbish. I didn't see the cats. I think I watched maybe a minute and then stopped. I don't know why I stopped, but I haven't fully seen it. But I don't think it didn't draw me in immediately. So, okay, we're gonna do this eyebrow. And we're just gonna make it come a bit more to life. Okay. Super duper duper. I like my eyebrows to be quite fluffy. Like, I like a fluffy brow. Some people like a sleek brow. Some people like a crazy brow. I like a fluffy brow. So that's what I'm going for. I've used this one, number 2, I think that's the shade, 3D brown tones, and the like just normal brow one. And then we're going to set it with the brow setter, 24-hour brow setter. Why are you ignoring me? What did you say? Hi, I'm a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to me. Wait, did I say that right? I don't know if I said that right. Are you a Swiftie? Yes, of course I'm a Swiftie, I feel like. Oh, that just went everywhere. That was horrible. That just went all over my leg. I don't even know like what that does. Okay. I've never had that happen in my entire life. Right, so brow setter. I like to really like fluff up the front and like to leave that for a second, and then I like to brush the rest of them with the bigger side into like a more like eyebrow shaped. Like with the point-ish. I know my eyebrows are a bit sparse, so we're just gonna have to. And then go back to the front bits and kind of get them to be a bit more stuck-uppy. There we go. Quite proud with them. I can't really see them in the camera. Okay. Can you guess my age, please? 15. Yay, same. I'm gonna cry, don't cry. Let's go to the bottom. Girl, I just watched a video and you've got anger issues. Oh no. How did I land on British YouTube? Must be for a reason. Okay. We are on to eyebrows. Are you saying I have no anger issues? Oh no, I was reading a comment. There was a comment. Somebody put a comment. Okay, do you know what I've actually not done with my brows? I've not drawn them in. I feel like with makeup you always are going to forget a point, forget a section. If you don't, you need to tell me how. We're just going to fill in any missing gaps. There's quite a few. When I was younger, I used to draw really liney eyebrows, so I feel like no matter how much I grow up, there's always going to be some part of me that loves a liney eyebrow. Your eyes are beautiful, thank you. Hi young lady, what's your subject today? Makeup. Okay, we're wiping this off. We're using the same cleansing wipe as before to reveal a gorgeous stain, which is going to be the base to my lipstick later. Ta-da! And it's like quite a nice peachy colour, and I feel like it works really well with my skin tone, and like, you know, because I go quite crazy on the blush. Fun little Ellie fact. We're going on to our eyes. This is my eyebrow pencils. No, this is my eyebrow brush collection. My life hack for laziness, if you know me, we love to be lazy, is we're going to be using this mixed with our already used face powders to create the perfect eyeshadow. We're going to start with the bronzer, and we're just going to go over. I feel like when you use the same like products you use on your face, it all blends, like it like is all very similar, so I feel like it makes your face appear more like planned out, because I think I really struggle with like matching all the colours. Like it's great in theory, but you know, like what's it called, colour, like where you get your colours taken in, you like a spring or a summer or a autumn or a warm autumn or a cool autumn or whatever it is. I really struggle with all that. If anybody has any recommendations of what I might be, please let me know. I have no idea. Okay, so this is looking a bit crazy. You're just gonna have to give me a second. We're gonna use this little smudger. We're gonna use the lightest one in here, like this, and we're gonna go into the corners. Do you see all the difference that makes? Do you see that? Crazy. And then we're gonna go up high on the brow line. We're gonna do a tiny dot in the nose, and we're gonna do a line right down here. Okay. Brushes, stop being mean. Who's being mean? Please don't be mean. It hurts my feelings. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna carry on. So I am gonna blend this out a little bit, because as you can tell there's a bit of a line there. I feel like you need a bit of a line to kind of create a bit of dimension, you know, to your eyes. So final step, I'm actually going to use this one, and we're just gonna, and we're gonna go underneath. Be careful not to poke your eye out if you ever try that. See, I just poked my eye. And I feel like brightening your eyes underneath is a really great thing to do. I've never really seen people do that. Now I would usually use an eyelash curler, however I don't like eyelash curlers. They scatter me so much. I feel like you're going to clamp off your eye, and I always feel like whenever I use them, I always like clip my under eyes. It's not a vibe, okay? So we have the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes and the 3D Lash Effect. We are going to start with this and we're going to add this on top. Okay, so we are going to try our best. I like to make sure that I only do my top lashes. And I don't like to get too close to my eyeball because I get scared. I feel like with me, mascara makes a really big difference because I don't, like, my eyelashes are blonde. So if I don't, it looks like I've got no eyelashes. And then with mascara, I have like really big ones. I feel like you always have to open your mouth as well whilst you do it, otherwise it doesn't go. Oh, did you see that? I was too close to my eyeball. Okay, fun fact. If you ever do that with your eye and you get it like all underneath, don't panic, leave it so it dries, and then you can use like anything and it will just like dab off instead of like smudging. Genius. Okay, so we're going to let that dry on my eyelashes for a minute. Let's do some comment reading. Hello, do you know that only the top 3% of people can close their left eye and poke their right cheek at the same time? I'm so confused. I tried it. Okay. I feel like my eyelashes have dried. We are gonna go onto the Charlotte Tilbury. And we are gonna do the same thing. We're gonna apply it this time. We're not gonna stop my eyeball. And I'm gonna focus this more towards the corners as I put it towards the middle. See, I feel like mascara actually makes a really big difference to my eyes. Okay, pop it back in. We are gonna apply a setting spray, I feel like, because oh wait, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this off for the under eye mistake. Okay, I'm gonna dab it off like so. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. I feel like it's a little bit under there. Best tip for makeup is get different lights. So I've got this light here. I've got like the light if I look into my mirror, my mirror, because in different lights it looks completely different. So I could look really great on the camera and then I could turn the light on, like I'll demonstrate. This may be disastrous. You ready? I'm going to turn the big light on. It actually doesn't look that bad, but it could look really bad.
You look beautiful.
Oh, Ben, thank you. That's so nice. He's got boyfriend points there. We always love compliment. Okay, we are gonna use this setting spray. Prep and Perfect by Primark. We're gonna just test it there. Fun fact about a setting spray is tip your head back, spray it and let it fall onto your face instead of just spraying it on directly onto your face. Tip your head back. Let me just move my hair out. Because then it like falls more elegantly onto your face. Okay, We're gonna let it dry. I feel like I need a bit more on this side of my face. It's also very therapeutic. I like to do this. It's so refreshing. Okay. Onto lips now. We are gonna get a lip pencil. If I can find one. So I have two. I've got this red one and this pink one. Which do you think I should do? Red or pink? Comment down below. I'll give you a second. Let me do a poll. Pink. Okay, comment. I'll give you a second. I'll have a drink. Okie last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pink it is. This is the pink one. I think the pink is my favourite. Okay, let's end this poll. So we are gonna overline the bottom lip. It's actually a really fun fact. I don't know if you can see there, but the colour of my lip doesn't go all the way to the end of my lip. So I have like a white line around my lip. So just to get rid of that white line, I like to just line it. Because it just makes it easier. Okay. And then top ones. I love to overline my top lips. I know like you can, you can't, who cares, right? I just prefer it. Like it's just fun. Like I don't hate my lips or anything. Like I just think it's great that you can kind of change your lips every like whenever. I don't do it too crazy. Like I literally just overline. And then that's too much there. And then I like to do these as well because I always forget to do them. Okay. And then we are gonna, this is life changing. So this is actually colour changing lip balm. And it's like a 2-in-1. So you apply it and it's like this kind of colour, and then after a minute it goes darker. Like so. And then if you've made any smudges, like I've smudged the middle there, then you can just kind of like go over it with a wet wipe. Okay. Whew. So we are pretty much done. I do kind of think that considering the starting, if anybody was here from the beginning, you'd actually see that my foundation colour was so off my face colour, like the skin colour of my face. So considering that fact, I actually think I did really, really well. You know, makeup's never perfect. Makeup is different every single time you do it. You could literally do it as a profession and it will still look slightly different. That's how it works. Like I feel like you kind of know that if you do it, and I think it's part of the fun, like it's part of the creativity, is that you have to kind of work with what you've got that day, and I think that's part of the reason why I love it so much. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop all my stuff away because it's giving me annoyance. There's nothing I hate more than having stuff like in my space. Like, no, it's a big no for me. I don't have many no's in life, but that is a no. I like a clean space, especially when it's just been tidied as well. Like, there's no way that I'm having like stuff in my space that I've just cleaned. Okay. We're gonna pop this in. I'm gonna take this off. You see? It's not bad. I feel like it could do with a bit of a brush. So, this is pretty much the end of my makeup routine. I've not really got much more to add. I really enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoyed me doing this. Like I said, like I never really wear makeup. Like if you ever see me out and about, I will not be wearing makeup. If you see me wearing makeup, it is the one time a year that I'm wearing makeup. Like it's just, I just find it like when I'm actually out and about doing things, like I like to have, like if a fly comes up onto your face, you want to be able to sweep it away and all those kind of things. So I don't really wear makeup, but I do really enjoy doing makeup. I think the process of doing makeup is so like therapeutic and gorgeous. So if you've stayed with me during this therapy session, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. I hope maybe I've taught you something. If I've taught you something, let me know. Thank you so much for your support, all your kind words, all your everything. It really means a lot. It still kind of blows my mind that we have so many subscribers. Like it's actually quite a lot now. We do post shorts every single day. We also have a membership channel if anybody wants to join that. And we've actually got some very big things coming up in the next couple of weeks without spoiling anything. So remember to hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, so you know when I go live, because I do kind of go live sporadically. So yeah, just thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your support and love and kind words. It really does mean a lot, and I'll be back really soon with another live video. So turn the notification bell on. Thank you.